Cheers! Hey, do buckaroos. How the heck are you? I am Tom the Beer and Whiskey Whisperer. For the purposes of this video, I call this bad beer and good whiskey. I've put myself on a beer buying moratorium. I'm not buying any beer for a few more weeks. Getting rid of what I have. Unfortunately, all I have left, all I have left is about five more of these Rolling Rocks, and the rest are imperial stouts. Most are flavored imperial stouts. So, anyways, that's what I got, man. That's what I got left. So, I don't know if I'll get through all the imperial stouts. It might be better if I save them a couple, 3 months where it gets colder. But I am going to finish off this beer. I am working on some other things. My wife and I have been trying to learn a little bit about wine, and she likes the sweeter wines. I prefer the little drier, but I like, for white, I like a Sauvignon Blanc. For dry reds, I really haven't pinpointed that yet, although I do like a Syrah, occasionally a Merlot. I'm not as crazy about a Cabernet Sauvignon, in all honesty. But anyway, like I said, we're just kind of learning. So we've been buying some wine here and there, so I've put a moratorium on beer buying. That in effect, and next month will be our 28th anniversary. There were a couple wineries, small wineries in the St. James area that she wanted to visit, and we didn't think we'd be able to do anything for our anniversary this year, so it's going to be a surprise for us. That's why I'm trying to just buy wines for the next few weeks anyway. So I'm finishing up what I have. I'm not buying any whiskey either, for that matter. This one I had for a while. I finally opened it up a couple weeks ago, so I poured an ounce and a half here for you. I'm going to get right to this beer though, because it doesn't get better. Cheers. The first alcoholic beverages of this Friday, which might not seem like a feat to you, but I am off. I just started a new work schedule, which is just beautiful, man. It's just beautiful. Some flies just started. I hit it with some spray a little bit ago, but it seems like they're immune to it. I was working for a minute, but now they're back. Yeah, started a new work schedule, so I actually put in a full week already, and I'm off today, Friday, and I'm off Saturday and Sunday, go back on Monday, so I'm kind of relaxing. This is my first alcohol of the day. Oh, this stuff is gorgeous. They give you some flavors here. Rolling Standard Midwestern 4-grain whiskey. This stuff is, it is insane. Throughout history, the American Railroad has stood for growth and perseverance, rather. Sorry about that. I got to adjust my glasses. Growth and perseverance from the stockyard of Kansas City to the railways connecting our nation. Each freight train's journey represents a new beginning. Rolling Standard Midwestern 4-grain whiskey is our expansion into something new. A complex combination of barley, wheat, corn, and rye. Man, this thing is just gorgeous. Aged to perfection in oak barrels that slightly tremble as thunderous trains run the rails beside our barrel house. This whiskey, for all occasions, Rolling Standard delivers robust notes of vanilla, maple, almond, and dark fruit, a hint of cinnamon. Maple, almond, dark fruit, and a hint of cinnamon. Yes, 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 and yes. I'm going to add to it a little bit. I feel like I'm picking up some brown sugar as well, because I feel like I get a little molasses note in there. Let me get that prop back in the shot. Get the prop back in the shot. Oh. Dark fruit, I'm going to say some dark cherry, some raisin for sure. You might feel some date and or fig in there, depending on if you're familiar with those things. You're not going to taste date or fig if you don't eat date or fig. You're not going to taste something you don't know what it tastes like. So, anyway, cheers. So, oh, wow. So it just started to get a little cooler out here. That's why I decided to come out to the pub. But right there, I got a big whiff of rain. It's not raining yet, but it smells like it could any second now. They told us we could get some showers, but it did start getting dark. And just as I sat out, it started getting darker. Now we got a little bit of a breeze. Oh, now it just now started raining. It hasn't rained in my. Oh, it's coming this way now. It was raining across the street, but not quite my way. But now it's moving this way very slowly. That's funny. Wasn't raining on my side of the street, but now it's coming this way. Yeah, it's right there at the crosswalk, man. It's hilarious. It stopped right there. I think it's slowly moving this way, though. I can see some drops coming. Oh, I just felt a couple drops there now. Bad beer and good whiskey. How about that? How about that? How about it, Tom? anyways, I digress. I get that fly where I can pop it, but it's hasn't been on a flat surface where I can nail that little bastard. I don't want to spray the bug spray while I'm drinking, you see. I can't do that, man. Anyway, we can't have that. Anyway, I digress. I digress, man. Sláinte. Oh. You know, Rock isn't a good beer. I mean, it is one of those bad beers, I suppose. Some would refer to as swill, but for me, a lot of it is reminiscing. I actually remember a time back in the, I don't know, late '80s, early '90s. It was considered a good beer. I mean, it was price-wise, it was on par with Boulevard Wheat of the day. So, and I don't know if the recipe has changed since then. I suspect it has, although I cannot prove it. I cannot believe we ever thought a flavor like this was good. But we were different back then. We were different. I remember drinking MGD way back when, and it had that little bit of sweetness that I like. Now I drink that sweetness, and it just, it's just horrid. So, our taste changes as we get older. We learn things. We learn things. Actually, as long as the rain doesn't blow in here, it's freaking perfect. Now it's coming. It's weird though. It had stopped right there at the almost right there at the intersection. And it just started moving this way slightly. Now it's all the way through, but it's weird how it just stopped there for a second. But as long as the rain doesn't come in here, this is perfect, because now it's so cool. I felt like it was going to when I was setting up out here. My wife asked if it was hot. I said, it's cooling down, but it's extremely humid. I should have known then. And then I got that just as I started the video there, I got that big whiff of rain. Just smelled like rain. And then all of a sudden, here it comes, man. Here it comes, Martha! Anyway, get out of there, fly. Damn you. Damn you, you little bastard. Damn you, little bastards. Anyway, I digress. Damn you. I raise my fist in defiance. Jeez Louise. Yeah, I think the rain pushed them in because I had them all gone here, and then all of a sudden they started floating in, and the rain must have pushed them in. Oh, excuse me. Something went down there wrong. Anyway. Goodness gracious. Great balls of fire. Anyway, I digress. I digress, man. There's one down. There's one! Yeah. Anyway, but I digress. Wowzer, I hate when that happens. I gotta swallow the fly. I don't know, man. Something got in there. Anyway, cheers. Enjoy your weekend, guys. I'm gonna try. Want that beer to get any warmer. Let it go about 3 minutes too long as it was, man. Rolling Stand, let me show you this bottle one more time. This is a 92 proof whiskey. Batch 14, bottle 1643 it says. This stuff is beautiful. I just love that 4 grain though, man. Had one similar, small batch out of Colombia called Dogmaster. Their aged whiskey, but it uses oats as one of the grains, which is very interesting. This one uses barley, wheat, corn, and rye. So there you go, barley, wheat, corn, and rye. Yeah, the weather's perfect now. I got a little breeze. I get rid of them damn flies. It'd be perfect. It'd be just perfect in here, man. Anyway, in my pub, wife says, "Where you going?" I said, "I'm going to the pub. No nagging women allowed." Keep your attitude in there. I ain't dealing with it. Always trying to. we, Seamus and I used to call my wife, his mom, the fun police. He tells us to quit doing something. Oh, it's the fun police again. We got pulled over by the fun police. Make sure we're not having any fun. Anyway, don't tell her I said that. Oh yeah, it's starting to come down now. It's just light now. You can probably hear it now. Uh-oh. I might have to move. Looks like it might come in here now. It's getting close. It's getting close to me. I need the wind to blow the other direction. I'm glad I didn't go out back though, because there's no escape. There's no escape from it out back, man. They said we could get some showers, but he said it was unlikely. It was unlikely. I swear to goodness, we got the most ignorant weather people here in Springfield. I mean, these guys. Well, I shouldn't say all of them. One particular channel that we watch, I don't even know why we watch it anymore, to be honest with you. Mostly out of habit of anything. It's a channel we always watch, but boy, the weather folks they got on there now bring stupid to a whole new... Oh, man. Well, not all of them. It's really just the two that have been here the longest. The two guys that have been there the longest, man. Those guys, I don't think they could get it right if their life depended on it. The funny thing is, especially the one guy who does the morning show, and he's always changing things. Well, the model says this, but I'm going to say it does that, and he's wrong every damn time. Every time he disagrees with the model, he's absolutely wrong, and he's usually not just wrong, he's monumentally wrong, right? He'll say, it's absolutely not going to rain, we get a downpour like this. Well, you could get some showers, but it's probably not going to be in your neck of the woods. And here we go. It says it says it's going to be 88, but I think it's going to be 85, and it's 90. Every time, this guy couldn't hit a right note if oh, mercy. I'm not going to say his name because I've talked shit about him before, but boy, what a dumb ass. I digress. I'm Tom the Beer Whisperer, Beer Evangelist, prolific beer drinker, purveyor, wisdom man. I'm also Tom the Whiskey Whisperer, Whiskey Evangelist, prolific whiskey drinker, purveyor, wisdom man. And I can't say enough good things about this particular whiskey. Rolling Standard Union Horse Distillery, Lenexa, Kansas. I cannot say enough nice things about them. They are incredible. One more time, Tom the Whiskey Whisperer, Whiskey Evangelist, prolific whiskey drinker, purveyor, wisdom man. All right, good guy. Cheers.